Hello and welcome to Verdict 2015, our special broadcast on all news and updates on Bihar polls. So let us begin the election headlines. BJP President Amit Shah on a week-long tour of Bihar to hold series of meetings and rallies as he makes BJP's final push before voting kicks off on 12th of October. FIR lodged against RJD chief Lalu Yadav for alleged casteist remarks. On Sunday, he said the electoral fight was between backward and forward castes. Case filed against BJP's Sushil Kumar Modi. FIR alleges that he is promising free laptops and computers at an election rally. And in focus today, Samajwadi stalwart Karpuri Thakur's bastion, Samastipur, that is among the 10 districts that go to polls in the first phase. Well, our top story, BJP President Amit Shah is on a week-long tour of Bihar with barely a fortnight left for the first phase of polls on 12th of October. Now, Amit Shah will be holding a series of key meetings to galvanize the party cadres for a final push in the tough battle with the JDU-RJD Congress alliance. Now, joined by party's election in charge, Anand Kumar, the BJP chief who arrived in Patna on Tuesday will preside over 9 regional meetings across the state in which key leaders and workers from all 38 districts will participate. He will also work to placate the dissident voices that have arisen over a number of reasons, from tickets being given to turncoats from JDU and RJD, and allegedly to those with criminal backgrounds, to denial of nomination to the kin of some leaders. Now, starting from today, he will hold a meet at Begusarai, Aurangabad, Patna, Muzaffarpur and Supal, besides other places till 5th of October. The BJP chief will also hold rallies at Kishanganj, Katihar and Purnia. Significantly, BJP had lost in Lok Sabha elections last year. All right, let's get a perspective on that story. Dr. Shakil, who's a political analyst, is now joining us. So thank you so much, sir, for joining us this afternoon. Now, sir, Amit Shah is in Patna. This is going to be a very strategic move for the BJP, because any rebellion at this point can have really disastrous effect on the party's prospects in the elections.
Yes, I mean, the rebellion is there. You can see in both the dominant alliances, either it is NDA or it is in the Mahagathbandhan. But it seems that the rebellion in NDA is proving to be more difficult this time around, forcing the president of BJP to station himself in Bihar for at least 1 week. That's what is being told. So it seems that especially in few of the constituencies, like in Bhagalpur, where the polling is going to be held in the first round itself, and
yes,
the son of the MP, Shri Ashwini Chaubey ji, is finding it very difficult to quiet the members of the BJP who have almost decided to challenge his candidature. And even on the last date of withdrawal, it was being told that the son of Mr. Chaubey, who is the official candidate of BJP, will sit and withdraw his name, but it did not appear that it has happened. So now the dice is cast there, and the rebels are going to have serious problems in several constituencies.
Right, BJP is facing a tough challenge there. Also, sir, now talking about the strategy, now BJP has vowed to make a backward class leader the chief minister if NDA wins the assembly polls. Now, is this one of the repercussions of RSS chief Mohan Bhagwat's reservation remark?
Yes, I mean, the timing of RSS chief of opening the Pandora box on reservation is going and hurting the interest of NDA in this election, because the timing does not suit the NDA partners here, and the Mahagathbandhan, the Grand Alliance, has trying hard to tell it to the electorates that this is the hidden agenda of the NDA, that they're going to scrap reservation. And if you will see at the distribution of the tickets in the different parties, so NDA has fielded about 1/3 candidates from the so-called upper caste. I mean, that is about 85 out of total 242. It's out of proportion of their population size. They hardly constitute about 12% of the population, but they are having a lion's share. And the dominant caste is eyeing very hard on the chief ministership, the upper caste. So this is going to be very dicey for the BJP. And that's why they have not, there are too many claimants in BJP for the chief ministership. And we should not forget that the last moment, even some of their allies, leaders may throw their hats in the ring of chief ministership, causing much trouble to the NDA alliance if they get the majority.
Right. And in view of these circumstances, do you think now that BJP is also likely to play the OBC card? It might highlight the backward caste credentials of Prime Minister Narendra Modi as well. And if that happens, really, what will be the possible effect on the alliance?
If you see that even the Mr. Modi himself had been trying to rouse the to play the OBC card, and the first this Yaduvanshi Bhais and Yaduvanshi brothers thing came in the Mr. Modi's meeting when he addressed during last 3-4 meetings. So it's not that they are not trying to woo the OBC electorates, but as on today, it seems that the confidence of OBC electorates is more with the Grand Alliance than with the NDA.
Okay. All right. We'll have to wait and watch as to who will vote in which caste will vote in which direction. Sir, you stay with us. We'll just come back to you. Meanwhile, the Election Commission has ordered an FIR against RJD President Lalu Prasad for his caste remark at a rally on Sunday. But unfazed by the EC warning, now Lalu has once again vowed to continue his fight for the backward caste. Now his remark has also triggered a war of words among rival political parties.
रहेगा या नहीं रहेगा जदवंशियों, सावधान, सारा चढ़ाई आपके ऊपर है। समझना कि जो बेवकूफ है इनको छितराओ, जदवंशियों को, पिछड़ों को बोलता है कि भाई वोट अन्य हो जाएगा।
On Sunday, RJD President Lalu Prasad triggered a fresh war of words over caste-based reservation. Kicking off his younger son Tejasvi Yadav's election campaign from Bihar Assembly constituency, Lalu gave a clarion call to all members of Yadav caste and OBCs to rally behind the secular alliance. The Election Commission has ordered an FIR against the RJD chief for the remarks.
श्री लालू प्रसाद जी के जो राघोपुर में उन्होंने एक पब्लिक स्पीच में जिन चीज़ों पर उन्होंने बोला है, तो उसके जिला निर्वाचन पदाधिकारी वैशाली ने समीक्षा उठाई। उसमें कुछ आईपीसी के प्रोविजंस और आरपी एक्ट के प्रोविजंस का और मॉडल कोड के वायलेशंस पाया है और उसके आधार पर उनके विरुद्ध प्राथमिकी दर्ज किया गया है।
But Lalu is unfazed by the warning. On Tuesday, he vowed to continue his fight for the backward castes and triggered a fresh war of words. And it comes despite BJP's clarification on its stand on the reservation issue.
आरएसएस हमारा आरक्षण खत्म करना चाह रही है। वो जातीय मीटिंग करता, सब जगह वो लोग करता। ये कौन होते हैं मोहन भागवत बीजेपी खत्म करने वाला? लालू यादव और हमारी पार्टी मुझे फांसी पर भी चढ़ा दोगे तो लालू यादव अपना आवाज बंद करने वाला नहीं है गरीबों का।
मुझे ये नहीं समझ में आ रहा है कि सब लोग लालू यादव के पीछे हाथ धो के क्यों पड़ गए। कल सुशील मोदी जी का भाषण नहीं सुना आपने, जहां उन्होंने कहा कि तेली बनी अरवल छोड़ के भाग गए, जहां प्रधानमंत्री खुद कहते हैं कि ओबीसी का अकेला बच्चा मैं हूं।
भाजपा आरक्षण पर बिल्कुल समर्पित है। जो एससी हैं, जो एसटी हैं, जो पिछड़े हैं, वो अति पिछड़े हैं, उनके संवैधानिक आरक्षण उनके आर्थिक सामाजिक विकास के लिए जरूरी है। लालू जी के पास कोई मुद्दा नहीं बचा है।
भारतीय जनता पार्टी के सीनियर लीडर्स इस तरीके की स्टेटमेंट देते हैं, उनके खिलाफ कोई कार्रवाई नहीं होती, उनके खिलाफ कोई एफआईआर नहीं होती, तरह तरह के पंफलेट बांटे जाते हैं, उनके खिलाफ कोई कार्रवाई नहीं करता इलेक्शन कमीशन। इस तरीके से अगर इलेक्शन कमीशन लालू यादव के खिलाफ कोई एफआईआर करता है तो देश के लोगों का विश्वास टूट जाएगा।
मैं चुनाव आयोग की इस पक्षपातपूर्ण कार्रवाई की निंदा करता हूं। भारतीय जनता पार्टी के नेताओं और सरकारों के खिलाफ हमारे द्वारा की गई मांग पर उन्होंने कभी कोई संज्ञान नहीं लिया और श्री लालू प्रसाद जी के खिलाफ ये निर्देश देना ये एक तरफा कार्रवाई।
The rhetoric on reservation was triggered last week by RSS chief Mohan Bhagwat's suggestion to review the policy on reservation. Coming ahead of the polls, the RJD-JDU combined criticized the remark. The alliance is now focused to keep its vote bank intact, which has large share of backward caste voters. Bureau Report, Rajya Sabha TV.
And an FIR was lodged in Bihar against senior BJP leader Sushil Kumar Modi, now lodged under the Representation of People's Act. It says that Sushil Modi violated the Model Code of Conduct by assuring voters freebies. And this is the charge that the leader has denied.
Senior BJP leader Sushil Kumar Modi caught on the wrong side of the Model Code of Conduct. Addressing an election rally on Monday, the BJP leader allegedly promised to give away laptops, color TVs and dhotis and saris to voters. Talking to reporters in Patna, Sushil Modi challenged the FIR and urged an election commission inquiry.
बिहार के अंदर 50,000 लड़के लड़कियों को हम लैपटॉप देंगे, इसमें क्या गुनाह किया है? हमने कहा है कि हमारी सरकार बनेगी तो हर एक गरीब परिवार को धोती साड़ी खरीदने के लिए पैसा दिया जाएगा। ये तो हमारा अधिकार है। हम चुनाव जीतने के बाद क्या करेंगे मतदाताओं को बताने का हमारा अधिकार है। घोषणा पत्र में क्या चीज शामिल है नहीं शामिल इसका ऐसे कोई संबंध नहीं है और घोषणा पत्र उचित समय पर जारी किया जाएगा। रोज नीतीश जी रोज नई नई घोषणा कर रहे हैं, उन पर एफआईआर नहीं हुआ लेकिन मेरे पर एफआईआर हो गया।
Sushil Modi reportedly made the remarks during an election meeting in favor of BJP candidate Anand Bhushan Pandey. The Kamu district police said they filed the FIR on the basis of video footage of the rally.
भाजपा के पास एक ही चीज है, वो है धनबल, अकूत धनबल, जो उनके क्रोनी कैपिटलिस्ट फ्रेंड्स प्रोवाइड कर रहे हैं और सुशील मोदी जी कॉम्प्राडोर हैं, वो इसको पहुंचाने का कार्य कर रहे हैं।
Elections in Bhabua, where Sushil Modi allegedly made the remarks, will be held in the second phase on 19th of October. Bureau Report, Rajya Sabha TV.
All right, let's go back to Dr. Shakil. Dr. Shakil, now looking at the run-up to these polls, we are seeing a number of controversies. There is FIRs being lodged and the Election Commission is also coming down heavily on these political parties. But do you think it is the star power, the charisma, the personalities battle really which is taking the center stage and which is actually setting aside the major issues?
Yes, actually, if you see the entire electioneering has turned from since its very beginning into a battle between the two personalities. On the one side is Nitish Kumar and on the other side is Narendra Modi. And now they are telling so many things and they are using all possible tricks in their armories to allure the voters, by either it be in the name of caste or be in the name of freebies or be in the name of even religious overtones, with religious overtones. So this is drowning the main agenda of the election, and that remains for Bihar, that Bihar has been laggard on the ladder of development, how the next government is going to address this. They have only been telling that they will give 1.25 lakh crore, other telling 2.70 lakh crore, but there is no road map being mentioned. And the more and more election the polling dates will come closer, these rhetorics, either on the caste issues or on the freebies, is going to increase with the higher decibels.
Exactly. And speaking about Modi-Nitish battle, really, now both theoretically are standing up for development. Now, Modi has announced a development package. So how do you think our voters are going to look at this particular package? And also, what about Nitish's action in refusing this aid? How are voters going to view these two things?
No, if you see the track record of the Prime Minister, he had issued many statements and made many promises during run to the parliamentary elections. But now, 18-20 months down the line, almost all of the promises he made, I mean, it are yet to be crystallized, and people are wondering whether when the President of the BJP went on to say that it was merely a proverb or a jumla bazi what they said. So similarly, if you look at the Nitish ji scored in 1995 election on the issue of governance, and there was a ray of hope. But when it came to development, you can see that he is lacking behind. I mean, either be it especially in the social sectors, in the economic sector. If you see the Bihar State Economy Survey report, which has come recently, so the highest contribution is from the service sector. Agriculture has gone down. Their expenditure on health is going down. They are spending right now about 7 rupees for purchase of medicines in public health facility per person. This is a too meager an amount. I mean, these are the issues: hospitals, schools, road, employment being the biggest issue. Nobody is telling how they are going to generate. Even if you say that you will give 2 crore jobs, but how you are going to give, what is the roadmap, where are the jobs? Nobody is telling.
Exactly.
And I think these are the issues which electorates are trying to look at.
Exactly. So in between the personalities clash, really nobody is talking about the real issues that the state is facing. Thank you so much, Dr. Shakil, for being with us and sharing your perspective on that story. And let's move on in the bulletin now. The BJP is now blaming the RJD and the JDU of fanning the caste wars in the state. Now, Rajya Sabha TV's Neelu Vyas spoke to BJP leader and Union Minister Rajiv Pratap Rudy. Let's take a listen.
If you look at the factors, Bihar, as you see, whatever name and fame Bihar has, is all what has been there in Bihar for last 50 years. First 25 years of Bihar saw the Congress regime. Right. And in Congress, it was mostly the secular politics, the non-secular politics, and the Congress claimed, because post-freedom movement, they said that we, the party, will take in Bihar, and that was true for all over the country. People got fed up of Congress in Bihar, and they said, we'll choose an alternate. So they chose an alternate called Mr. Lalu Prasad Yadav, the follower of Jayaprakash Narayan, the students' movement, a product of student movement. And what card he played? He played the Mandal card, the backward and the forward politics. He succeeded, and he could carry on for 15 years. So the state moved. He talked about buffaloes, he talked about riding a buffalo, he talked about, and finally he went to jail, and also because caste point was so strong that he placed his wife as the chief minister. People got fed up of this Lalu Prasad. They said, we'll look for a better face. Then we chose Nitish Kumar. Right. Now Nitish Kumar was in the caste arithmetic, he went a stage further. So he divided the backwards into the pichla and the ati pichla, the backwards and the extremely backward. Even the Dalits he divided into Mahadalits. So there was a Dalit and the Mahadalit. Even the Muslims he divided into the forward Muslims and the backward. So from the Congress to Lalu Prasad Yadav to Nitish Kumar, they only played a politics of caste. But you say that we'll match a caste with a caste combination? Well, it will play some role, of course. But for the first time in Bihar, ever since the Prime Minister entered Bihar with the package for Bihar, with what he spoke for Bihar, the agenda has moved from the caste politics to a very great extent to development politics. Because when he announced the package for Bihar, Nitish Kumar started engaging with the Prime Minister. And it seemed that the first time Bihar wanted to move towards a politics of development.
And in a verdict to 2015, we'll take a very short break. We'll be back with more news. Stay with us.
Many are saying that this election is going to be a difficult election for BJP, while some are saying that it's going to be an easy election for the Grand Alliance.
There is no Grand Alliance in Bihar.
What is going to be BJP's USP in terms of the vote bank?
Caste has been ingrained very deep in politics of Bihar.
What is BJP's strategy really going to be in areas like Kosi and Kishanganj, Eastern Bihar basically, where Owaisi is going to gaining mileage actually over there?
To move towards the minorities, but the majority also have a role in this country.
Watch To The Point with Union Minister Rajiv Pratap Rudy only on Rajya Sabha television.
Welcome back, and now all the other election roundup. Time for Polpuri. The authorities have seized unaccounted cash worth 7.6 lakh rupees so far. Now, besides this, more than 30,000 litres of liquor have also been seized from different places in Bihar during pre-election drives. Now, in a statement released by election authorities, the number of cases related to violation of Model Code of Conduct stood at 126. Now, these cases were related to defacement of public properties, while 5 to 6 private properties were damaged. Taking strong exception to Bihar Chief Minister Nitish Kumar's bid to woo voters on the plank of local versus outsiders, BJP leader Sushil Kumar Modi asked the senior JDU leader to define his remark. Now, demanding that the Chief Minister give a definition of an outsider, Sushil Modi asked Nitish Kumar to explain whether JDU National President Sharad Yadav, General Secretary KC Tyagi and Rajya Sabha MP Pawan Verma were locals or outsiders. The Bihar police arrested around 25 people for disrupting Chief Minister Nitish Kumar's rally in Nevada. Now, chanting slogans in support of the BJP, the group showed black flags and threw shoes on the stage. Leaders of the RJD, JDU and LJP joined Pappu Yadav's Jan Adhikar party on Monday. Now, prominent among them were the estranged brother-in-law of RJD chief Lalu Prasad Yadav, Subhash Yadav, former JDU legislator Meena Devi and former LJP leader Nalini Ranjan Singh. Now, looking at the district profile now, well, Samastipur is one of the 10 districts in which elections will be held in the first phase on 12th of October. Our correspondent Vishal Daya took stock of the issues and also political situation in this district, which is synonymous with the name of a Samajwadi stalwart Karpuri Thakur. Take a look.
Samastipur district in northern Bihar is considered to be part of Mithilanchal area of the state. Situated around 80 kilometers from the capital city Patna, Samastipur has 10 assembly segments. Splinter groups of the erstwhile Janta Dal have held sway in this district for almost 3 decades, during which they also remained in the seat of power in the state. However, the pace of development here has been slow, with not much done for education, health and cleanliness.
इंजीनियरिंग कॉलेज, मेडिकल कॉलेज तो सबसे ज़्यादा बिहार में ज़रूरत है. जो दिल्ली, बम्बई जाते हैं वहाँ पे डोनेशन दे के बच्चे रहते हैं. उससे बेहतर होता है जो यहाँ पे ये अच्छे बच्चे यहीं पे रहते हैं.
यहाँ पे तो फैक्ट्री उक्ट्री भी नहीं है. एक सुई तक की फैक्ट्री नहीं है यहाँ. बहुत दिक्कत है बेरोजगार लोगों के लिए.
दिक्कत है यहाँ जो सो बहुत अति अफसरशाही है और यहाँ जो है सब व्यवस्था का बहुत कमी है. क्योंकि गंदगी के बहुत अति है. उस सब की व्यवस्था बाजार में है नहीं.
बहुत प्रॉब्लम है. आप देख रहे हैं स्टेशन रोड पे ही देख लीजिए, रामबाबू चौक पे देख लीजिए कितना भीड़ भाड़ रहता है. लगभग 10 बजे से लेकर के जाम ही लगा रहता है. बाइक वाले को परेशानी, पैदल वाले को परेशानी.
A quick round of the city and you can see roads covered with garbage and bus stands in shambles. This building was the only sugar mill in the district. It has been more than 2 decades since it closed, and now a portion of the building is being used by the district administration to store election material.
सबसे बड़ा मुद्दा शहर का एक चीनी मिल शहर में है, तो तकरीबन 3 दशक से यहाँ बंद है और यहाँ स्थानीय स्तर पर लोगों ने इस मुद्दे को उठाया भी, लेकिन यहाँ पर किसी ने उस तरफ पहल नहीं की.
हम लोगों का यहाँ खेती होता था ईख का, जो कि बहुत दिक्कत का सामना करना पड़ रहा है.
और हम लोग जब से देख रहे हैं ऐसा ही बंद पड़ा हुआ है. इधर अब गन्ना का खेती होता ही नहीं, हम लोग नहीं देखते.
The district boasts of a battery of senior leaders including Vijay Chaudhary, who is JDU Legislative Party leader in the outgoing assembly, and Ramchandra Paswan of the LJP, who represents the district in the Lok Sabha.
When it comes to politics, Samastipur is known as the turf of Samajwadi stalwart Karpuri Thakur, a two-time chief minister who was born and brought up and represented the district throughout his 46-year-long political career. However, after having reaped the benefits of his legacy for years, but with not much to show in terms of developmental works, his proteges are now finding it difficult to defend this bastion.
In the 2010 assembly polls, the JDU won 6 seats and the BJP 2 out of the total 10 seats in the district. But the JDU suffered a major setback 4 years later in the Lok Sabha elections after a split with the BJP.
2014 के लोकसभा चुनाव में JDU, RJD और भाजपा सभी अलग थे। उस समय JDU के पास भाजपा के वोट बैंक का समर्थन नहीं था और जिसका नुकसान JDU को भुगतना पड़ा। उससे ज़्यादा अच्छे पोजीशन पे RJD और उसके जो कैंडिडेट या अलायंस थे उसके लोकसभा में कांग्रेस के साथ इनका अलायंस था, तो समस्तीपुर में भी कांग्रेस सेकंड पोजीशन पे रही।
Having forged an alliance with the RJD and the Congress, the JDU is hoping to revive its electoral fortunes in this district in these elections. With camera person Prashanta Karmakar, Vishal Dahiya's report for Rajya Sabha TV.
And while the political campaign reaches a feverish pitch in Bihar, what are the real issues plaguing the state? Now, Nevada is one of the most backward areas in the state and is grappling with this severe health crisis. Now, Pranav Goswami brings us this ground report on what ails Nevada.
Districts in Bihar, Nevada continues to be grim. There is only one government hospital in the district for a population of 20 lakh people who are mostly daily wage laborers. The hospital walls are plastered with lists of medicines provided free of cost by the state government. However, none of these medicines from the list are available at the counter. There are other primary health centers in the district, but no doctors or attendants available. Even toilets constructed for the patients have been locked.
दवाई नहीं है, जो बात है अब क्या कहें, वही सर दे दिया तो सर ले बाजार से लीजिए।
यहाँ ये है, जितना भी प्रभारी जो भी डॉक्टर हैं, जो भी वरीय पदाधिकारी हैं, यहाँ सिर्फ साइन करना जानते हैं, मरीज को देखना नहीं जानते। सब सिस्टर पर ठेल देते हैं। सिस्टर क्या करेगी?
इस तरह लिखे कि दवा का नाम भी पता चलता है, फिर पूछने गए तो दूसरी मैडम बोलते हैं कि उस मैडम का नाम लिखा हुआ है, हमें नहीं पता चल रहा है। बाहर में दुकानदार भी नहीं पढ़ पा रहे हैं दवा का नाम।
Apart from the inadequate health facilities, Nevada also faces the twin problem of lack of education and employment. All the 5 assembly seats in the district were won by the JDU-BJP combined the last time around, but this time the former allies are pitted against one another. For a district that has got the wrong end of the stick, voting this time would probably be for the one who can walk the talk.
पुराने हॉस्पिटल हैं, लेकिन हमारी सरकार ने इसको पास किया है, एक बड़ा हॉस्पिटल बन रहा है। ये 500, 200 या 300 करोड़ का ये है, बहुत बड़ा पैमाने पर जमीन अलॉट हो गई है। ये जल्द ही मतलब कि इस पर काम लगने वाला है। सभी जगह रोडें पर मिल गई, बिजली के तारे पर बिछ रही हैं, ट्रांसफार्मर मिला है, सिंचाई की योजना मिल गई है, नलकूप मिला है। तो जो भी चीजें हैं विकास का, ये 10 साल में माननीय नेता मुख्यमंत्री जी ने दिया है क्षेत्र में।
The contest this time is fierce, with the NDA and the Secular Alliance pitted against one another. It remains to be seen whether the marginalized Nevada will find its feeble voice heard amidst this election hullabaloo. With inputs from Pranav Goswami, Bureau Report, Rajya Sabha TV.
Well, that's all in this election special bulletin, but news and updates on elections will continue through the day. Keep watching Rajya Sabha TV. Thanks for watching.